In this video, I'm breaking down the best and most overpowered plays that work in Madden and College Football 25 so you can start dominating on offense in both games. Let's get started. At number 1, the play Flood is one of the best plays in both Madden and College Football because it beats every zone defense such as cover 2, 3, and 4. Flood is in the formation bunch strong offset and it's found in these playbooks. In the play, have the bunch on the far side of the field, and the great thing is the only adjustment is to custom stem the corner route to about 5 yards because the stock Flood concept with the streak, flat, corner, and backside in will destroy any zone defense. At the snap, your first read is the flat. If the defense does not have a hard flat on the field, hit the flat every time for an easy gain. The next read is the corner. If the flats guard the flat route and the streak pulls the deep zones upfield, the custom stemmed corner will have wide open space to be thrown to along the sideline. Your last read is the backside in. If the flat is guarded and the defense adjusts to defend the corner, look at the backside in and read if there's open space in the middle of the field. If there is, throw a dot down the field to move the chains. At number 2, the play Return Whip Trail is one of the most fundamentally sound plays because it can beat any man and zone defense. Return Whip Trail is in the formation Bunch X Nasty found in these playbooks. In the play, put the bunch side on the far side of the field, and the adjustments are to streak the middle point receiver, put the outside receiver on a regular drag, and either block the running back or put him on a flat. The first read in the play is the drag. Against man defense, drag routes can burn defenders underneath for easy yards, and versus zone, the drag can run underneath the short zones if they don't drop down to guard him. But if the drag is guarded, your second read is the whip route. Against zone, if the mid defenders are pulled up or away from the middle of the field, hit the whip for an easy pitch and catch. Versus man, the whip creates a ton of separation, which makes it a reliable go-to route against man blitzes or any other type of man defense. If the first 2 reads are guarded, your last read is the post. The post could create separation versus man defense for big dots and gains, but versus zone coverage, you'll want to be sure the streak pulls back the deep zones along with the whip and drag pulling the short zones down. If this happens, you'll have an easy window to throw to the post down the field. At number 3, PA slot corner in the formation trips tight end destroys every defense in Madden and College Football 25. The play is found in these playbooks. In the play, put the trips on the far side of the field, and the adjustments are to put the outside receiver on an in, leave the middle receiver on a post, put the inside receiver on a drag, streak the tight end, and put the running back on a flat. At the snap, your first read is the drag, and because it's a man-beating route, the receiver can create separation underneath for easy yards. Against zone, the drag can sneak underneath the linebackers for a quick throw to the short parts of the field. Your second read is the post. Against man defense, if you read the post creates separation as he breaks inside, pass lead the ball to the receiver in stride for a big time laser. Against zone defense, the streak by the tight end will push the deep zones back. The drag and the in route will pull the mid zones low, which will open up space to throw to the post down the middle of the field. Your last read is the in route, which is mostly beneficial versus zone because if the drag and the post are guarded, the zones will be pulled away from the in, allowing you to throw the ball in a short open window to the in for a quick couple of yards. Real quick guys, I wanted to let you know that I created a Discord where I'm posting free tips for Madden and College Football. I've been posting everything from strategies, route combos, blitzes, and even how to block some of the best blitzes. So if you want to improve, win more games, connect with other football fans, the Discord link is in the description. Now back to the video. At number 4, the play cross wheels in the formation tight doubles in Madden and College Football is impossible to guard because of its ability to beat man and zone defense. The play is found in these playbooks. In the play, put the running back side on the far side of the field, and the only adjustment is to put the outside receiver opposite of the running back on a streak. At the snap, your first 2 reads are the 2 meshing drag routes. Against man coverage, read what man-beating drag gets open and pass lead the ball to the receiver for an easy gain. Against zone defense, these drags can get open underneath, but they also act as pull routes to pull the linebackers down, which will open up the crossing route, which is the next read. Versus zone defense, if the drags pull the linebackers down and the streak pulls the deep zones up the field, you'll have open grass along the sidelines to laser the ball to the crosser for an enormous pickup. The wheel route is your last read and can be hit quickly against zone defense if there's no flats, but against man defense like cover 1 with no safety help, the wheel can burn his defender for a throw over the top, which can lead to a possible one-play touchdown. At number 5, Y cross is a unique play that beats every zone defense in Madden and college football. The play is in the formation tight open, and it's found in these playbooks. In the play, put the running back side on the short side of the field. The adjustments are to put the slot receiver opposite of the running back on a corner and custom stem the route all the way down. Put the running back on a streak, the tight end lined up in the slot on a post, and the outside receiver on a drag. At the snap, your first read is the drag. If you read there's space underneath, hit the drag for easy yards. Your second read is the corner. If the fade route pulls the deep zones upfield and the drag pulls the flat zones low, you can throw the ball to the corner along the sidelines for an easy dot. The third read is the backside post. If the drag and corner are guarded, take a look at the middle of the field. If there's open space, you can pass the ball to the post, forcing your opponent to be weary of defending every space on the field. The last read is the running back streak, and if the zones drop back away from the running back, you can hit the running back for easy yards through the air. You can also create an easy one-play touchdown against cover 2 in this play. The adjustments are to simply put the slot receiver opposite of the running back on a streak and the slot receiver on the running back side on a drag. Now cover 2 zone has 2 deep safeties in deep halves and 2 outside corners 5 yards off the ball on flats. So at the snap, the streak will keep the deep safety towards the middle of the field and the drag will pull the flat zone down, leaving the deep fade route wide open along the sidelines for a one-play tutty. At number 6, smash corner out of the formation spread Y flex is one of the best zone beating plays in Madden and college football. The play smash corner is found in these playbooks. In the play, you can be on either hash mark, and the adjustments are to simply put both outside receivers on streaks. Your main reads are the 2 corner routes. Against any zone defense, if the streak pulls the deep zones upfield and the flat zones stay low, choose what corner route gets more open and throw it to him for a massive pickup. If the defense disguises their defense to look like zone pre-snap, but they're actually in man defense, that's when you can check it down to the running back angle route, because angle routes create a ton of separation versus man, giving you an easy target for a few yards. At number 7, PA verticals out of the formation bunch tight end is the easiest one-play touchdown setup versus a cover 3 defense in Madden and college football 25. The play PA verticals is found in these playbooks. In the play, put the bunch side on the far side of the field. The adjustments are to simply put the tight end on a corner, the inside receiver on the bunch side on a streak, and custom stem the post down about 2 notches. Now cover 3 zone has 1 high safety on a middle third and 2 outside corners 8 yards off the ball on outside thirds. So at the snap and as the play develops, you'll see the tight end corner pull the deep outside blue zone down and the streak pull the deep middle zone away from the post. This will open up a ton of space over the top of the defense for an enormous one-play touchdown. At number 8, this is one of the best plays every year in Madden and now college football 25 because it beats every defense. The play is tight end corner in the formation tight Y off, and the play is found in these playbooks. In the play, put the running back side on the far side of the field. The adjustments are to streak the outside receiver on the running back side, custom stem the tight end all the way down, and put the inside receiver opposite of the running back on a post. At the snap, your first read is the return route. Versus man, returns create a ton of separation, giving you an easy pitch and catch. Against zone, if the linebackers drop back, you can quickly throw it to the return to stay ahead of the chains. The next read is the tight end corner, and because we stem the tight end corner all the way down, this can do a great job of beating man coverage over top, just like you see here. Versus zone, the streak can pull the deep blue zones back, but since the corner is stemmed down, it can run under any deep blue zone without a pull route streak as long as you pass lead the ball down and away from the defenders along the sideline. The next read is the post, and versus zone, the streak can act as a pull route for the post, which will open up space down the middle of the field for an easy dot to the post. The last read is the running back angle route, and this route can find an open window versus zone, but also fries man defense, making it a reliable route to run against any defense you face. At number 9, the play Z spot in the formation ace offset is one of the simplest plays that beats every zone defense in Madden and college football. The play is found in these playbooks. In the play, put the running back side on the far side of the field, and the only adjustment to make is to streak the outside receiver on the running back side. This creates a flood concept with a streak corner, and flat. At the snap, your first read is the flat, and if you see the flats are open, take the flat every time. If your opponent guards the flats, the second read is the corner. So if the flat pulls the flat zones down and the streak pulls the deep zones up, the corner will be wide open along the sidelines for an easy catch and throw. The third read is the backside in. If the flat and corner are guarded, shift your eyes towards the middle of the field. If there's an open window, hit the route for a big time dot. And if nothing is open, you have the backside out route as a check down option. At number 10, the play 4 verticals in the formation tight slots halfback weak is one of the most unguardable plays in Madden and college football, and the play can be found in these playbooks. In the play, put the running back side on the far side of the field. The adjustments are to streak the running back and put the post on the outside receiver on the running back side. Versus zone defense, read if one of the wheel routes can be thrown to quick in the flats for easy yards. If you can do this, this can lead to your opponent to put flat zones on the field, and if they do, you can then hit the wheel routes as they break up along the sidelines after they run past the flat zone defenders for a huge laser. Against man defense, these wheel routes can also cook defenders as they break up field, leading to potential huge gains. If the wheel routes are covered, take a look at the post. If the seam streak pulls the deep zones upfield, you can pass lead the ball to the post for an open catch down the middle of the field. The next read is the running back streak, which usually gets open if the user decides to guard the post because he's leaving one side of the field completely open, giving you free yards to the running back. That's the top 10 most overpowered plays that work in Madden and college football 25. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you next video.